Yo, what's good? It's your boy Air Max London and we're back. Today we're going to be talking about the Travis Scott 270 React. I'm sure you saw that's going to be the theme of the day. Obviously I've got my hands on a few of the previous Travis drops here. We'll have a little look at those as well and go through the new drop, the 270 React. Right, so we're here with the 270 React. For those of you that don't know, I'm not actually sure of the reason, to be honest, but I'm just going to break it down to you. This is an OG Nightbox. You know, I'm mid-30s, and these are the sort of boxes that I used to get when I was 14 years old, 15 years old. I'd buy a pair of football boots or even the Air Maxes. This is what the Air Maxes used to come in. This was the box. Obviously, if you're old, then you're gonna know. I mean, I'm an Air Max guy. It's got a new sticker on it, obviously. I'm an Air Max guy. Air Max ones predominantly, as you know, Jordans, Forces. So this box may have been used on the lesser hyped shoes, you know, your more dad sneaker over the years. I can't comment on that, but for me, this is a lovely bit of throwback. Obviously, it's like they've skimped a bit on it, I think, by dropping this in like this. I mean, normally we're used to a special box. I'll show you a few in a minute, but obviously we all know the Travises. Each Travis that has dropped has had a fairly nice box. So this is, I feel like they're going back a bit with the quality of the production of these Travis range now. So anyway, let's have a look inside. We've got a Travis paper, double paper as usual. Sorry, I'm having a nightmare there. .270 React. 270 because it's a, what's the right word I'm looking for here? It's an evolution of two old shoes, one being a 93 and the other one being Quiz Time. Let me know in the comments. But this is the new release of 270. It came out in 2018, and as you can see, it's like a 270 degree air bubble going on here. Looking at the shoe, I mean, I'll be straight with you. Like when they announced this a while back, I wasn't really behind it. You know, it wasn't really for me. I think over the months, plied with the marketing, constant visuals on the old Instagram, I've warmed to it a little bit. Now, let's put it out there, this is not my pair. This pair belongs to the missus. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty small. I'm a UK 10. Now, I think the fact that this is 6.5 is making it look a lot better than if it was in a UK 10. But I mean, let's have a look at the shoe. You've got your 270 React bubble there, and the bubble's got a kind of dyed effect going on. I'm not too sure if that's gonna last or what. Let's have a look at the bottom. I don't really know too much about a React, but I think that's a fairly standard React sole. You've got some staining that they've applied to give it a kind of, you know, rustic old look. They've applied the same effect to the midsole, which actually works pretty well. I like it. Personally, I like it. See there, Night React. Never worn a pair, so I can't actually comment on. That's a nice little touch there with the swoosh. Can't comment on the comfortability of these, but they feel pretty comfortable. got a little label here. It says the antique finish is purely cosmetic and may wash off when in contact with water or other liquids. Do not wash shoe in washing machine. If needed, dry shoes by dabbing with clean dry cloth. And then you've got it right there. Disclaimer. I mean, when did your shoes come with a disclaimer? So straight out the box, you've been warned, don't get your shoes wet. Right, nice little touch here, you've got the mini swoosh. We've got a kind of new buck going on here, which is some shade of brown. You've got like the worn out look there, like where they haven't really been bothered about the paint. Like I suppose that adds to the kind of worn out look already, the kind of old look. You've got these like little swooshy patterns. They're like rubber. Anyone that remembers the old school Air Max, MXs I believe they were called. The ones that we used to call the Spider-Mans anyway. There's a similar sort of material going on there. Got a kind of suede teal colour going on here. It feels a bit suede, but I mean it's definitely not high suede. I don't think it is suede. Got this nice little bit of what looks like someone's hood. It's like they've cut out someone's hoodie furring line and stitched a bit of that. It goes around the heel there, comes back round onto the other side where you've got this little swoosh there. Got a swoosh on that side. At the back you've got the pull tab, Cactus Jack. Let's have a little look inside. I haven't even looked at this shoe inside. Paper out, got a sticker in there in the way. Try and move this sticker out of the way. There we go. We've got like a new style Cactus Jack with a swoosh for the mouth. It's interesting. I think it could have been better if he had crosses for the eyes, but yeah, it's a pretty solid sneaker. I think, as I said, this is gonna be coming up better with the small sizing. I think if you're going to start dropping this in the 10s, 11s and that, you're going to look like you've got some sort of boat foot, and that's not really, doesn't really work for me, you know. I'm a slim guy, so nah. I would have liked to have the baby one because the baby style was a little bit different, the toddler version, and I'm feeling that one. Like I'm feeling that one. I would have liked to have had a look at that and seen the differences, if it's got the yellow sole, if it's got the disclaimer that says it comes off, etc, etc, etc. Again, I would like to do a massive shout out to Footballer. Today I'm rocking the 1987 anniversary tee. Came with the Air Max 1 anniversaries, pink. If you know, you know. Got the little footballer there, the same design that's on the tongue. Just wanted to, you know, this is what I was flexing today in the parking on foot, man. We're dealing with the little Air Max 1 longevity thing, you know. But we're going to save that one for a different day. That deserves its own time and its own space. So, I mean, this 270 React Travis, I mean, where's it stacking up? I mean, it's a low. For me, it's a low. So, I mean, once again, shouts out to the missus. I don't even do lows, but on the level, this is on another level. I didn't score this, and we all know I pay resale, but I'm not too happy to be paying those sort of prices for a Jordan low when it comes to Jordans, I'm mainly a high guy. I'm not really trying to be doing 500 plus on a Jordan low. If anyone's got one for retail UK 10, holler your boy. But for me, I mean, this this is on another level to this. I feel like, you know, with this Travis run, we started okay. It was kind of under the radar, some of those Air Force Ones. I mean, they slipped under my radar anyway. By the time you get round to the Jordan 1, shouts out to the Jordan 1. By the time we got round to the Jordan 1, the hype was there, people were going crazy for it. Nike were putting in a big effort. I mean, let me put these. This shouts out to the missus. Right, so I mean, this Jordan 1 here, they're giving him full creative. Like, he's kept it calm. Obviously, I imagine we all know he had influences with the Dunk that looks very similar to this. But I mean, the quality, the nubuck is lovely, to be honest. It's such a nice shoe. You know, the reverse swoosh works. Like, for me, this is quite a premium shoe. Like, they've pulled out all the stops. They've gone in. It's simple for me to say they've pulled out all the stops. I feel weird, but it's like they really have gone in with this. We've got the Dunk here. This is further down the line. Now, you know, the blue comes off. For me, it's not. I mean, if I grabbed it at retail, I would have been a happy bunny. I would have worn it, you know, I'd have flexed in it. But you've got no chance of me spending retail on this shoe. For how nice it is, it's not nice enough for me. And I'm not a Dunk man like that, you know, £1,000. It's not happening for me. I feel like this is the further end of the scale where the quality has started to dip. Once again, I'm back into the Air Force. I mean, this is like mid ballpark. You know, they've put a bit of effort in. You've got different paneling, like they've gone in with the paneling. But most of the shoe, for example, I don't even know what material this is, I'll be straight with you. But it's quite firm and coarse, hard wearing. It's woven, sorry, I'm being silly. It's like some sort of woven cotton with another layer behind it. It feels very robust. You've got a bit of corduroy at the front, and you've got a little bit of suede at the front. You've got a little bit of leather here. Like, they've thrown a few bits on, you know. Seems like they've had a few loose bits around the factory really, and just kind of knocked something together. Smashed a lace covering, which is a nice touch, you know, that really, this is still premium. I mean, you pay that for the shoe. They've given you a lace lock here. A lace cover. So for me, this is still at the premium end. The box is overly sized, but it's got the see-through side. Well, let's have a look at one, eh? Straight away. Can't be asked, but it's like you've got to turn the box upside down to show it. But you've got the see-through here, so obviously when you're opening the box, you can see that's moving. Got the Cactus Jack at the back. You've got Cactus Jack in Freddy Krueger's handwriting. Blue swoosh. Slide open, got the paper. We're not going to go too much into this. I'm just trying to state like the premiumness of this box. While I do hate my one because it is absolutely huge, it is still a premium box. Fast forward again to the latest release, and we're here with a budget box. It's not really kind. What's our thoughts on the 270 Reactor? Please hit me in the comments, let me know. I would like to know what you think of this. You know, I'm a pretty straight guy, I've been real with it. Not many people wear Reacts, so the whole world wanted it. It seems like every hype shoe. Like, what are your thoughts? Did you go for it? Did you get it? If you got it, are you happy with it? Has your yellow come off yet? Hit the comments, let me know. Right, so this was the 270 React Cactus Jack. What do we want to see next on Travis Scott? Seems like he can just touch anything he wants. Let me know what you'd like to see. What is even next? I haven't even been able to keep up, you know. What's next on my guy still? What would you like to see? I mean, I don't want to ever see him touch an Air Max 1, I'll be real with you. Although it could be interesting, you know. I end up taking an L and then I have the hump. That's the whole thing, and then I have to pay that £800. It don't make sense. So, Travis, if you're watching, I beg you don't touch the one. But what would we like to see him see? At 95, do you think a Travis Scott 95? Because he's obviously going to work through a few more Jordans. I'm only strictly staying with the one. But anyway, what do we want to see from him? We'll wrap it up about there. That was a 270. I was Air Max London. Peace out.